Welcome back to another episode of Tie 2 4 Sports. Tie 2 4 Sports. You see the NBA picks for the day. We got the Denver Nuggets money line. I got Orlando plus 10.5. Got New York Knicks money line. Also follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. It's down at the bottom. Tie 2 4 Sports. And please donate to the channel on the Cash App. It's $ TY Rebel 22 is gonna be floating down all show long. Now let's get the MLB, the baseball picks I've been promising people. I'm gonna try to come on more, but I've been working and everything. So I'm doing the best I can. So now we got the Cleveland Guardians. I think they're not calling them the Indians anymore. I got them money line. I don't really like taking points in baseball. I got the New York Yankees against the Baltimore Orioles money line. Then I have the Cubs money line. So we got the Yankees, the Guardians, and the Cubs. A lot of teams changing their names, Guardians, Commanders, or whatever. It's interesting. But you see the title. I'm talking about Ryan Garcia. I'm talking about Canelo. We got a big boxing weekend on May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull that up for you guys really quick. Let me go over to ESPN and see what they're talking about in the wide world of sports. ESPN, they trying to cover everything: boxing, football, basketball. Like they want all the money, all the money. They're not trying to share with nobody. Let me pull this up real quick. Okay, so see, you talk about the 11 most important fights of Canelo's career. So it talks about in 2011 against Houghton. Talks about the Shane Mosley fight in 2012. It talks about the Cesar Chavez fight in 2017. It talks about the Saunders, the Billy Joe Saunders in 21. We got the Cotto fight in 2015. Got that Mayweather fight where he actually lost. I think that's the only L I see so far. Yeah, everything else was wins. So we got that Mayweather fight back in 13. Then we got the Plant fight in 21. We got the I don't know how you say it, Kovalev. I don't know. Sergey Kovalev fight. Then you got the Golovkin. Man, some of these Ukrainian names and Russian names, Eastern European names, yeah, they tongue twisters. Then we got Golovkin again in 2018. So he's fought Golovkin twice, 2017 and 2018, prevailing both times. And then his biggest win was against another Golovkin. I think this is the different. Oh no, this is all the same to Golovkin. So I guess Golovkin is his main nemesis, and that was in 2022 in a unanimous decision. Now let's go check out the fights for this weekend because I've been seeing a lot of advertisements for these fights. So on Friday night, we're gonna start off with the world famous Ryan Garcia going against Rolly Romero in a 12-round junior welterweight fight. So that's gonna be on DAZN. Is it called DAZN? I don't know how you pronounce it, on pay-per-view. Then on May 3rd, Saturday, in Saudi Arabia, you're going to have Canelo Alvarez versus William Skull in a 12-round fight. I'm predicting maybe Skull will give him a run for his money. Will it be Skull in 9? We'll see. Go check out my shorts. Then on ESPN on May 4th, so we're going to have Eno versus Cardenas. And that's going to be another junior, no, this is junior featherweight championship. So instead of it being a junior welterweight, this is junior featherweight. And that's going to be live from Las Vegas. So it's going to be 3 fights, 3 nights, back to back. 3 fights, 3 nights. So now that we got that out of the way, I kind of want to look into this transfer portal thing really quick. So let me pull that down. And let's go to the gram. In the words of Yo Gotti, I love the gram. I love the gram. Let's go check out the Instagram and see what's going on in the world of the transfer portal. Because, a lot of people don't like the transfer portal. Then some people love the transfer portal. They just like a shiny new toy for their football team. But you got to remember, who are they replacing? Who's going to lose their spot for a transfer? So speaking of transfers, straight to the U. Breaking news from FAU by way of Central Florida, and also by way of Cincinnati, where he led the team in touchdowns last year. You got Tony Johnson. Yeah, Tony Johnson, 5'11", 185 pounds. He has a career total of 108 catches, 1,118 yards, and 13 touchdowns. 6 of those 13 touchdowns were last year at Cincinnati. So you pretty much seeing those stats. Tony Johnson started his career as a walk-on and then earned the 2022 Conference USA freshman all freshman honors. So he was a walk-on and he became an all freshman honor performer at FAU. So 305 Sports is saying fire. Then we see somebody saying 1 year can change your life. Make it count, brother. Somebody says welcome, bro. And then somebody says pawn shop you. So I guess that's probably a Florida State fan, talking about how the U keeps going to the pawn shop, aka the transfer portal. So I don't know how this is going to affect Dalen Upshaw, Ray Joseph, and Malachi Tony. Malachi is definitely going to play. I don't know if this is a Ray replacement. I don't know what this is because he's 5'11", 185. Will he be going to the outside? I know they just got the guy from BYU. But let's go to Hayes Fawcett and see what else is going on. Because Hayes Fawcett, if you follow him, he has a lot of this transfer stuff and just a lot of this college recruiting stuff, even high school recruiting. Okay, now 5-star out of Stranahan High School, originally played at Florida State for his first 2 years of his career. Hakeem Williams, I think, is going to be an upcoming junior, is transferring to Coach Prime, Colorado. This could be big because I feel like he wasn't developed properly at Florida State. This could be a problem. Williams was ranked as the number 4 wide receiver in the 2023 class according to On3 industry ratings. What are they saying about this? Baller, 305 Sports says. Then somebody else says that wide receiver room will be elite again. Low key turned into wide receiver U. The wide receiver room is easily top 3 in the nation. So they really feeling what they got going on in Colorado. Don't forget Colorado, I believe, just had 3 wide receivers drafted. So that's crazy nice for Colorado. So there's big things going on in the Sunshine State. People leaving, people coming in this transfer portal. We also got a Houston transfer safety, Maurice Williams, has committed to Arizona State. He's 6'1", 210. He appeared in 10 games as a true freshman last year. It just says Kenny stays cooking. I guess talking about Kenny Dillingham. Then it says, okay, then. People got the fire emojis. So they're pretty happy about their new safety that's coming to Arizona State. Remember, Arizona State was a surprise, good team, almost beat Texas in that playoff game. Then we got Texas Tech just showing off their unis. Then we got another transfer coming. No, this is not a transfer. This is a high school commit. Nayland Scott has committed to Arizona State. So Arizona State is popping back up. They were a pretty decent program in the mid-2000s. They popping back up again. 6'2", 205 out of Marietta, Georgia. He chose Arizona State over Florida, Missouri, and Nebraska. So he chose the Big 12 over the SEC and the Big 10. I'm home, forks up. So he says he's home and his forks up. Then we got a kid going to LSU. Havon Finney has committed to LSU. He's a cornerback for the class of 2026. He's 6'3", 170 pounds out of Los Angeles, California. He chose LSU over USC and Oregon. He says, happy birthday, Mom. So he's giving a shout out to Mom. Shout out to Mom. It says Finney, was ranked as a top 5 recruit and the number 1 cornerback in the class of 2027 before reclassifying to 2026. So I guess he's a smart enough kid, to graduate a year early. That's dope. Am I the only one who thought this was for a different school due to the colors used in the edit? Okay, so they used his high school uniform instead of what would be his college uniform. But a lot of LSU fans are happy about that. So it's big things going on. But let me go actually to the transfer portal because I went to Hayes Fawcett. But let me see if there's any other transfer news going on because this transfer stuff is kind of getting out of hand. Some people love it. Some people are tired of it. Okay, so they are predicting Branson Robinson. I guess he wants to be full-time because he was playing a little last year. He's leaving Georgia. He's predicted to go to Georgia State. So he's going to be representing that A-town, baby. According to Pete Nakos, they have logged an expert prediction for Georgia State to land Georgia transfer running back Branson Robinson. He could have probably went to a bigger school than that, but hey, it is what it is. I thought he'd at least get some looks from more prestigious programs. Yeah, Coach Dell is still like that. Bro went across the street. Yeah, I could see him playing there a year or two, and maybe even going back to Georgia. In basketball news, we got a Louisiana Tech transfer guard, Abram, has committed to Tennessee. So let's see what the Tennessee fans are saying. Kind of looks like funny Marco. Hey man, these people, they don't let up. The internet undefeated, man. Don't even respond to them. Let Rick cook. So they happy with their coach. He said he went to Ole Miss first. Okay, I don't remember him being an Ole Miss Rebel. I don't remember that. Okay, Indiana gets North Florida transfer. Big man Josh Harris commits to Indiana basketball. So it says IU is back. Great pick, my guy. So that's pretty much going to be the show for the day. I'm probably going to come back on in a little while with a reaction. I think you guys would like that. But let's go back over the picks in case you didn't see them for the NBA. We have the Magic plus 10. We have the Denver Nuggets money line, New York Knicks money line. And then for the MLB, we've got the Yankees money line, the Cleveland Guardians money line, and the Chicago Cubs money line. This is Ty24 Sports. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, Ty24 Sports. Also, please donate to the Cash App down at the bottom to help out the channel. Some people will complain about certain qualities. This is a new computer, but I guess I need an even bigger, newer computer. So I need you guys to help me out. You know, I'm living on a bare salary until I get them subscribers up. So please tell your mama, tell your friends, tell your dad, tell everybody. Ty24 Sports. Donate at the Cash App, $ TY Rebel 22 down at the bottom. Please donate and follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter/X at Ty24 Sports. TY24 Sports. I'm out.